Hello and welcome back to the Satoshi Society YouTube channel. My name is AJ, one of the co-hosts here, and today I want to go through what I did with my trade that, as you know, I had open and was in almost 50% profit, and update you with where I'm expecting the price to come next and what trades I am looking for next. So if that sounds interesting to you, then please make sure you smash a like on this video, get that algorithm going, and it does really help us out, and I do really appreciate it. So jumping straight on into the charts then, as some of you may know, on Twitter, I did post that I closed all my short positions on Bitcoin as a bounce was likely, as we were holding support very nicely. So that's exactly what I did. I closed that short position that I had open as I was expecting a little bounce. That short position was closed in around 47% in a profit. We made some nice profits there. And to be honest with you, we've been making some nice short positions over the past few weeks, over last month and this month as well. So if you've been watching us, you know that we shorted this area up here. There was a lot of confluence for resistance up there. That was a really, really nice short for us. We also shorted this area here. That played out nicely. We shorted this area here as well, which Twitter, $80,500 was approximately where I closed that short position. It was around 47% in a profit, so a really nice short trade. And yeah, as I said in this tweet yesterday, I was expecting a bounce because we were holding support quite nicely. And the support that we were holding was, of course, this major support level here on the daily level. There was also this daily level of support here as well on the 4-hour, which has been respected really, really nicely. And we also had the likes of the S&P 500 holding this support level here as well, coming into that major support and actually holding and bouncing off of that support level. So there was a lot of support coming in, which is why I did close that short position. But now we want to find a new trade. We want to be getting into these trades. We want to be looking for these trades to make some more profits. And right now, I am looking for a short position. Now, yesterday, it would have been a nice long position here for a good short. For a good long. But I'm not going to enter any longs at this stage because personally, for me, we are still bearish, and I do think we could go lower. So for me, I'm staying away from those long. I'm staying away from those long positions, and I am just looking for those shorts. And there is a short that I am preparing to take if we do come up to a certain level. So the shorts that I am looking at coming up to is the same. The short that I'm looking to open is at the same level as the previous short that I literally just closed yesterday. So around $20,300 is where I'm looking at getting into that short position. That's where I got in the previous short position, but I'm still expecting a bounce towards the upside here. So what we are looking at here is this range on the 4-hour. So as we can see, the range has started here. The top of the range is $20,500. And then we have the bottom of the range, which is approximately $18,080. So this is a range we are looking at. And I was talking about potentially getting a break to the downside of this range after the CPI data that came out yesterday. Unfortunately, we didn't get that break of the range. We did see a nice bounce, and we have seen the price come up to this value area high. Now, what we are looking at here is we are staying within this range. So if we stay within this range, there is a high chance that we are going to come back down to this value area low, which again is another really, really good opportunity to enter a short position. There is a possibility we could break towards the upside of this range, and I will talk about that as well. But what I want to show you is, so this short position here that we entered previously, this was coming into major resistance at the golden pocket of the massive range on the daily. Just showing you that here we have from the bottom to the top of this range, that's where this golden pocket is coming in at. And that was a good short position for us. We were at that value area high, just above that value area high. And when we tend to get into this value area high level, we do tend to see the price come back down to the value area low, which happened here. Again, right here, we were above the value area high, as you can see right here. And we were coming into that major resistance. So what did I do? I entered that short position, And that short position played out really, really nicely, coming down to that value area low as I expected it to. And I updated you with this, and I showed you me trading these as well. And this is what I'm looking at. I'm looking at again. So I'm looking at trading this range again. Not we could have potentially taken this long position here, and there was confluence there. But for me, just because that CPI data, there was a very negative reaction towards it. I just didn't think it was very safe to enter a long position there. But for short positions, I do think that it is very safe because there is low risk. Now, for me, if the price comes back above this value area high, as you can see right here, we did test that value area high right there to the dollar, and we've seen a slight rejection. But I still think there's a possibility that we could come up to this golden pocket right here and that horizontal resistance level, which, as we know, has been a major resistance level previously, dating all the way back to here, which was the 30th of August. Now, if the price does come up to this level, I am going to be entering another short position. I'm going to be scaling that short position. So I'm going to start with entering a short position at $20,190. Then I'm going to enter a short at $20,330 approximately. And then the last short that I'll have open is $20,500. So I'm going to sort of try and get the best possible entry from this level, because we may not come up to the top of this golden pocket. And we didn't, these last two short positions we didn't actually fulfill the whole trade. We didn't come up to the top, but I would like to just scale that trade up so to stay as safe as possible. And I'll be looking to short this. More confluence that is coming in other than that golden pocket and that horizontal resistance and the value area high is actually this downtrending resistance level here. So we established this downtrending resistance level on the 15th of August, and we tested it to the dollar on the 13th of September. We got a rejection, and that's also where we entered that previous short position as well. And that was a really nice short. But we are looking at coming up and testing this resistance level again. So if we come up and test this resistance level, as we can see, this resistance level is coming in perfect confluence with that golden pocket and with that horizontal resistance level there as well. So if we come up to there, as I said, I'm going to be entering that short position, and I'm going to have those limit short orders in this golden pocket. So one at the 0.66, as I said, 20,190. Then I'm going to have one in the mid-range of the golden pocket, which is around $20,330. And then one at the 0.618, which is around $20,500. Now, this has played out really nicely previously for us. As I've said, we've shorted these two areas here. That's played out really nicely. So I'm expecting the price to come up to this level here and then see a rejection from this level, because there is a lot of confluence. And then I would expect the price to come back to that value area low. Now, this is not certain. It's not certain that this is going to happen, but there's a very high probability that that is going to happen. So that is why I am entering a short position if the price does come up to here. Now, for the invalidation for this short, because of course it's not certain that it's going to happen, we do need to have that invalidation. And the invalidation is actually a break above this 0.618. So a break above that golden pocket, and then I will close that short position if the price does come up to there. So that is what I'm going to be looking at. And it's low risk. It's a very, very low risk trade. That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at shorting the resistance and taking profit at the support. That's what we've been doing over the past 2 months, and it has played out really, really nicely. We made about $1,000 on this trade here. We made about $800 on this trade here, and this trade was around $900 as well. So we made some nice profits over the course of the last 2 months, and I'm looking to continue this winning streak that we are on, and I'm looking to short this area here, and hopefully this trade will play out again. As I said, invalidation would be a break above this level, and if we did get a break above this level, we'd be looking at a similar scenario to what we saw back here. Now, what we saw back here was actually above that golden pocket right here, and then we saw the price push to the next golden pocket area where we found lots of resistance, and then we saw the price pull back from there. And as I said, we shorted that as well. So for me, if we were to get a candle break above this golden pocket, I would be looking at a similar scenario to this, as in we get the candle break towards the upside and then the price pushes to the next resistance level. That's what I'll be looking at. So I would close that short position if it was opened at this level. If we broke above it, I would close that short position if we got a candle break above that resistance level there, because I would expect the price to come up to that next resistance level at the golden pocket up here, where we do have more confluence for resistance. So that could be another shorting opportunity if the price came up to around $22,600. But for now, I am still seeing the most likely scenario being that we come up to this level here. Around $20,300, it would be that entry that I'm looking at if we did fulfill all of those orders. And yeah, as I said, shorting that all the way down to the value area low, probably keeping 50% open, taking 50% profit at the value area low, and leaving 50% in the trade, just to see whether we can see any more profits coming from that. So that is my plan for now. Right now, I am sitting on the sidelines. I'm not doing anything. I'm just waiting to see if we can come up and test these major resistance levels. If we do test these major resistance levels, I am going to be entering that short. And of course, when I enter that short, I will come live and bring that live for you as well, like I did for the past 3 trades. So yeah, that's my plan for now. And yeah, if you enjoyed this content, please smash a like on this video. I can continue to bring this this content for you as well, these trades for you, if you do smash that like button, get the algorithm going, and I do really appreciate it as well. Let's just say hello to everyone. Nice profits on your previous trade. Yeah, we had a really, really nice trade. We've had 3 nice trades in the last 2 months, and I want to continue this winning streak because it's fun making these trades, and I do love bringing them to you as well. Crypto Invest, nice to see you back. You think earnings, if positive, could trigger to the upside? We know that the crypto market is very correlated to the traditional market. So if we saw positive earnings and we did get a push towards the upside within that within the traditional market, then yes, I do think that we could see a push towards the upside, and that would sort of line up with what I'm saying here is if we get a break of this resistance, then we could see the price come up to that next resistance level up here where we previously shorted as well. But we do have that Fed meeting, the interest rate decision coming in just under 3 weeks' time, and for me, it's looking very likely, and the analysts, it's looking very likely we're going to get that 75 basis point rate hike. If we do get that, the market is most likely going to dump. So if we were to get good earnings, yes, I think we could potentially see a push towards the upside in the crypto market if we saw a push towards the upside in the traditional market. But we do have a lot of resistance coming in up here as well. So I would be looking to short that because I would be looking for a rejection at that level. Nice to see. So I can hear back here from Ryan. What's this? I know that in the bear market it is best to sell at resistance and buy support, but I bought close to the 2021 highs, and I have not sold. What recommendations would you give me to obtain profits faster? So yeah, if you bought at the 2021 highs, then you are in a big loss, unfortunately. But right now, for me, I bought Bitcoin during 2020 below $10,000. I can't remember the exact price. And I did continue to buy throughout that bull market. And I did continue to buy, at 50K, at 60K. And right now, obviously, I can't give you financial advice. But for me, with the Bitcoin that I bought at 50K, bought at 60K, I've just held on to that. There is going to be another bull market. I do think that bull market is close to coming. Maybe another leg down before that bull market comes. But just holding that, and obviously this isn't financial advice, but if you do trade, then you want to be protecting that portfolio by increasing the amount of Bitcoin you have by trading. And yeah, as you said there, shorting that resistance and buying that support, it is playing out for us really nicely right now. And yeah, right now I'm looking for more shorts than longs because we are in that bear market. But yeah, just shorting that resistance and longing that support is the best sort of strategy that we have right now. The market isn't doing much. As we can see, we're in this massive range on the 4 hour, and even on the daily as well, we're in this big range as well. This is a perfect opportunity to be making these swing trades. This is exactly what I'm taking advantage of, and it's the best way to be trading at the moment, trading these ranges, trading these swings. And as I said, we could be taking these longs, but for me, because we're still looking very bearish, I am just taking the shorts. I am I'm trying to take as much risk out of it as possible. And by doing so, I need to get those longs out of my way and not touch those long positions and just look for these shorts. And the shorts have been playing out really, really well for us. We've taken a Litecoin short previously. We've taken 3 Bitcoin shorts previously. They've all played out really, really nicely. And I am expecting to continue this streak as well. And not having to wait for the bull market. Yeah, so for me, not financial advice, but trading these ranges. If you can trade these ranges, you can make a lot of money and you can protect your portfolio within this bear market. I've shown it to you perfectly here. Okay, we've shorted the range high here. We've shorted the range high here. Those have both played out really, really, really nicely. So for me, just shorting the resistances, shorting the value area highs is that strategy that I am currently taking, and I'm going to continue to take do this as well. I am going to short this if we do come up to this level, of course, only if we do come up to that level. So that's what I would suggest. Obviously, it's not financial advice. I cannot give you financial advice, but that's currently what I'm doing to protect my portfolio, just shorting the resistance and. As we can see, it's played out really, really nicely. TA on DOT. I can have a quick look at DOT for you. I haven't looked at that in a while. I have been staying away from these altcoins because once Bitcoin has that retracement, then the altcoins are going to have an even bigger retracement. So I have been staying away from these altcoins as of now, but I can. Let me see if I can just see some any resistances or support on DOT for you before I go. Please make sure you smash that like button as well if you do enjoy this content and you do want me to bring you trades as well, continue to bring you these trades as well. Please make sure you smash that like button. I really do appreciate it, and it does really help the channel out. Looking at DOT is looking very, very boring at the moment. Let's see if I can find something on here for you. Okay, so right, this is what I'm looking at here. Let me just make sure I've got everything here. Okay, here we go. So looking at DOT, there is a potential short position coming in. Let me just share my screen for you. There is a potential short position coming in for DOT as well. If Bitcoin comes up to that's where is it here? This resistance level here, then I would expect DOT to come up to its resistance level, and I think that could potentially be a good short position. So what we're looking at here is we're looking at this downtrending resistance level here, and we have a touch here. We have a touch here as well. We've come up and tested it here. That would have been a nice short position. Does that fib come in anywhere? Yes. So that would have been a really, really nice short position from $6.50. Unfortunately, I didn't see that. So we're coming into that downtrending resistance level, and we also are coming into from the high here to the low here. We're coming into that golden pocket. That would have been a nice short, and there is that horizontal level there as well, horizontal resistance level. That would have been a nice short. Now, maybe we could have a potential short position coming in here if we can find the right fib. Yeah, so maybe we could be looking at a short position. Let me just get rid of this. There we go. So maybe we could be looking at a short position here. So if I get rid of this one here, zoom in a little bit. So we have that downtrending resistance that we can see here. We also have a monthly level. We also have a monthly level of resistance right here that has acted as previous support, as you can see here. And we've had some slight deviations here, but initially this monthly level has been support, and we are below it. So it is going to act as resistance. Now, we also have the golden pocket coming in from this high to this low here, and we have that downtrending resistance level. So there's a cluster of resistance here for me. If we were to come up and test this downtrending resistance level, that could be a possible short entry. And what we're looking at here is we've got our, have we got another high low? So we've got a high. Let me just get this out. We've got a high here. We've got a low. We've got a lower high there. And then we've got a lower low here. Maybe we're coming up here for the lower high. And then we could potentially see the price form another lower low. That's what I'll be looking at if I were to enter this dot short position right here. There's a lot of resistance there telling me that we could get a rejection from this resistance level. And if we were to get a rejection, then I would expect the price to potentially come down and form another lower low, continuing this downtrend that it has formed. So that's what I'll be looking at for dot. The invalidation would be a break above this downtrending resistance, and that's where I would get out of that short position. But yeah, this could be a nice short position if we did come up and test this resistance level up here on dot. As you can see, it's been previous resistance. So that's what I'll be looking at for dot. But yeah, right now I'm just looking at that trade for Bitcoin coming up into that resistance. If we do come and test this resistance, I will be shorting it and shorting that down to the value area low. So yeah, that's everything I've got for you today. If you did enjoy this content, please make sure you smash a like on this video. It does really help the channel out, and I do really appreciate it. And as always, I will see you in the next live. Thank you very much for watching.